Morning everyone. Just arrived at a job now, one to drop some fish off and two to do some maintenance on the pond. We've probably been dealing with this pond for about, 4 years. We never did the initial build, but we've had to retrofit it quite a couple of times now, and we've just got on with doing it. Initially this pond was probably built about 12 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, something like that, by someone else. And the main problem is that there was only one bottom drain going in to the filter house. They came with Nexuses, so these were the original. This was one of the first ones on the original Nexuses, really. So they were the very, very, very first 200s. So since then we've swapped everything round. We've replenished all the pipe work. We've fitted new 220s. We've fitted all the new UVs, which I'm here to change today. I'm here to do the bulbs on them today, and we have altered all the pipe work as well to make it run as best we possibly can. Now the pond at the moment is it's had a blanket weed treatment in, so it's a little bit cloudy. Clarity is great, no problem. But like everybody at this time of year now, they are struggling with some issues with blanket weed, etc. So what I'll do now is it's a bit of a menagerie here. We've got everything. We've got geese, dogs, horses, you name it, we've got everything. So what I'm going to do, I'll just spin the camera around, and let me just move these bulbs so we don't get them in the shot. Right then, so I'll just spin it round and show you the pond. Right guys, here we are. This is around about 6,500 gallons. It was built 15 years ago, I've just been informed. So it was the very, some of the newest Nexuses that went on there. Pond's always been great, really. But the owner's not really had many fish in there, because before we redid all the pipe work in the filter house, which I'll show you, it wasn't running to its optimum. And they were using just the way it was a total mess. So like I said, I don't know who did it originally, but we've had to virtually strip out the whole filter house and redo the pipe work. So you see, it's nice. It's just a little bit murky with the blanket weed, but got the new fish over there, which we'll let in a moment. I'm going to go and change the UV bulbs. They're on 110s in here. We've got 2 of them on there. So, but yeah, the pond's lovely. But like I said, the owner, she's never had it as stocked as what she would have done, because there's always been issues in the pond, just down to the pipe work. So they're not big enough. Just a numerous of occasions. But over the past few years, we've sorted it out now. We've got all the new 220s on there. It's got a heater on there now and everything like that. So it's coming on really well. So what we'll do is I'll have a walk round to the filter house, see if we can get past the killer geese. So there's the pond on the right. All the filters are in here. Custom paint job on the heat source pump. Look nice in black. So it might be a bit dark in here because I haven't got, there's no light in here. So, but as you can see now, it is coming in, unfortunately, on one bottom drain. We have had to split it. It's the only way of doing it, because, without having to dig the pond back up again, it's not ideal, but it is running well now from what it was. The new Nexus 220s have made life a lot easier for the client, and she's very happy with them. So the pumps were wrong before. They kept overflowing, they kept sucking out, they kept emptying. It was a nightmare. So instead of trying to fix the problem there, we've just put everything new in. So all new pipe work, new valves, new pumps, UVs, everything. So, and that's that. So as you can see, that's what they are, and we've got the 2 110s there that I'm going to change the bulbs from. I'll just let you have a look at them while I'm doing them, just in case anybody's doing them, and I can give you a few hinters on the best way of doing it. So stand by. Okay guys, I'll do my best to try and show you the best way. So we can just Found it. Right, so the UV's off. So what I'm going to do is I'll do them one bulb at a time. So undo the ends a little bit. As you can see, I'm just undoing the end. And then there's a wire here. So just push it as you're bringing that off. So just keep that side nice and tight. And then what you can do is you can just loosen. You see there where I've just loosened it. So then you've got the access to the white part there. Right, so if I do the same here. So just keep that tight there at the end, that wire. See? And then that can slide off and you've got access to the white bits, which make it so much easier. Now you've got to be careful not to, don't over tighten these. These have never been changed before because we did them last year, but just again, just keep that there, thread it through a little bit. Now you've got access to the white thing there. So this is the first time these have ever been done. Now then, in the ends of these, of the black caps, right, there's an O-ring and that's just got stuck onto there. So, like I said, just make sure that that is over the wiring. So let me just snap that out there. It's that one. It's that one. Again, so the O-ring is there. That needs to go back on there. Now you can see it better on that one. O-ring. That is going to go back around that side into there. Again, O-ring. I'll just leave that there for now. Right, so. Be very careful with these because there's a quartz sleeve inside that you do not want to break. So that's them out with the old. Get this top one in place. Right, again, so we make sure that the O-ring that came with it, which is that one, the flat one, that goes over the white electric thing and back into there. So what I can do there is just line that up. Wrong glasses. That one on. Again, check that O-ring. That one. Sorry, wrong one. That's in. In. Then pull that as well while you're screwing in. So pull the wire a little bit, not much. Just put that to there. Again on this side. They're not all the way tightened yet. Get this other bulb. Check the O-ring. Yep, that's in. Pull that out a little bit. One side in. Yep, the O-ring's inside. Bit fiddly. So just keep that a little bit of pressure on that wire there. Do not over tighten these. Hand tight, don't have to be tight at all. That should do us. And that's it, both lights are on now. So that is how to change a 110 UV. I won't do the other one because you've just seen that one, but that's that one. Start unpacking the fish. This is a Chagoi that somebody's been after for a very long time. And we've got 10 of the new Tozai that have been so popular. Right, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This was the 6,700 gallon pond in Cheshire, plus changing the bulbs on the 110 UVs. So the new fish are all settled in now. Just a quick note, can you please subscribe to the channel? It'll help me out. So if you can just hit that subscribe button, that'd be great. All right, thanks guys. See you on the next one.